Background. Divas B was born on January 15, 1976 in the community of Berens River, Manitoba, Canada. Not too much is known about her background, but she was a transgender woman who worked in the sex trade to support herself. I will be referring to her as Divas, and using pronouns she, her, as she identified as a transgender woman. And AMP #X200B. September 28 or 29. On September 28 or 29, 2004, Divas had spoken to her sister Tammy Boulanger on the phone. This is the last time Tammy would ever hear from her sister again. A woman named Gail Dalman, who worked for Provincial Family Services, had last seen Divas in her office on September 28. Divas was told to come back to the office later in the day to pick up her check. Divas never returned for her check. A man named Sean Laforte had shown Divas a suite on the morning of September 29. Divas rented this suite for October 1, but Sean never saw her again. And AMP #X200B. September 30, 2004. Last time Divas was seen. On September 30, 2004, there was a Take Back the Night march in support of missing and murdered women. This march took place in the evening night of that day. Divas was at this march, along with friends named Erin Flett, Elia McIver and Dixie Berens. When the march was over, Elia and Dixie went in one direction, while Divas and Erin went the other way. Divas and Erin went onto the intersection of Sutherland and Main in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Erin had seen a gray two-seater pickup truck pull up onto the intersection of Sutherland and Main, where her and Divas were working. Erin saw Divas enter the truck. Divas said she would be right back, but Erin never saw her again. Dixie, on the other hand, was not too far from where Erin and Divas were. Dixie had seen Divas enter the gray two-seater pickup truck. Erin, Elia and Dixie never saw Divas again. Tammy had reported Divas missing on October 13. November 3. On November 3, a body wrapped in plastic was found near a truck stop close to Portage-la Prairie, Manitoba. The body found was Divas Boulanger. Divas was beaten with a rod-like object, as she suffered 9 blows to the head. However, who murdered Divas would not be known for almost 6 years. And AMP #X200B. Arrest, evidence and AMP sentencing. On July 14, 2010, a man named Theodore Herntier was arrested in the murder of Divas. He was charged with second-degree murder. Theodore used to live in Winnipeg in 2004, where he operated a machinist shop. He would pick up sex trade workers occasionally and would take them to his home and to his shop. In October 2004, he confessed to a friend that he killed someone who was a scum piece of shit nobody would miss. Divas' blood was found in Theodore's shop, along with a hair. The truck Divas got into on September 30 was the truck that belonged to Theodore. Theodore had made 2 phone calls to 2 of his friends from a payphone in the same rest stop, where Divas' body was found. On June 23, 2016, Theodore Herntier was sentenced to life in prison. He will not be able to apply for parole for 15 years. There is not a ton of info on this case, so I did the best I could. Apologies for any mishaps. Rest in peace, Divas. Can LII report, along with CBC reports on the case. And AMP #X200B.